today, but because of the man that you are. A father of 3+1, if you know what I mean. And I think we all know, that's not every man that would do that. It's a difficult thing to do, and that's what we appreciate it. In addition to that, I've got to say that both Mum and myself, we're both enormously proud of you. Not only for that, but other things as well.
All your family, Jonathan, from Netfia. Yes. You left Katie and he's left me.
Thank you, Helen. Thank you. I'd like to add about thanking the people who have travelled here today from Llanelli. There are people who have travelled up from Tenby. Martin, yes, and Matthew. Sorry, Ian. Ian from Manchester. I'm not sure though if Ian has come down to celebrate your wedding or whether he's come down to look at man. Anyway, that's another story. What's the matter? Saying that, it was at this point I was going to relate some of the events of last Saturday during John's stag do, where I wasn't exactly proud of my son. But anyway, your mother has advised me from mentioning anything about it. So sorry, John.
You know.
Sorry, John. Sorry, John, I can't say anything about your comment to who you thought was a stripper and about what you wanted her to do to you. Anyway, over the last 9 years or so, I know that I have spoken to you both about various topics, but at the risk of repeating myself, I'd like to say the following. Serious things. I think it was mentioned by the registrar, marriage is all about give and take. And I want to tell you both, that doesn't mean one of you one of you giving and the other one taking. It's about give and take on both sides, okay? Remember that, that's a very important rule. And sometimes we forget it, Chris. But it is an important rule for a happy marriage. When it comes to how you both handle the children, also you must work harder to be on the same page. Rule number 1, refer to rule number 1 about give and take. And rule number 3, sometimes we all do things in total innocence which can be misread by your partner as being deliberately spiteful, but sometimes it's not. Just remember that. Right, we're on the last page. We're on the home run.
We're 45 minutes.
Yeah. Okay. Money. I think we've all agreed. Those of us who are married, money is a big bone of contention in any marriage. And the important thing is to remember that you work together on it. After all, you're now legally and emotionally a couple, okay? So you work together on it. I've got 2 more stories which I'd like to finish with. One is to do with Evie. Last Friday, I was trying on my wedding suit. You know, yes. And I put it on upstairs, and I came down, and in fairness, Kate, as I walked into the lounge, Kate said, Roy, I got to be honest, you look lovely. I think I've picked the colours well. Yes, I'm pleased with that. Lovely. That'll match the bridesmaids, which I think they do, in fairness. And I said to Evie, what do you think, Evie? She looked at me up and down and she said, yes, You look nice. You look exactly like Donald Trump. Anyway, last story. This is about John. When I was working in Robert Bosch, we had a student engineer stay with us. Alfred, his name was. And it turned out, I didn't know it at the time, but his father was one of the board directors with BMW. Quite an important director of BMW. Anyway, nice guy, and he stayed with us for about 3 or 4 nights. He was in between flats. And I opened the window, and I opened the curtain, and I could see Jonathan and his mates. And they were good stepping up and down our drive and shouting, "Heil Hitler! Heil Hitler!" Luckily, Alfred wasn't in at the time, but I called Jonathan into the house and I gave him what for. I really laid into him in my best Hitler impression. Give him what I thought was bloody good German. I really did barrack him. He was only 10 at the time, and he burst into tears, and I felt absolutely dreadful. So Jonathan, I'm sorry. Anyway, coming back to your lives together, I hope you have a happy and, well, I can't say fruitful marriage because you've already done it. You certainly haven't let the grass grow under your feet. But for the rest of your lives, enjoy yourselves, enjoy the kids because you've got lovely kids. And that's all I can wish you is all the very best from me and Mammy. Okay? And you know where we are. Our money isn't there. Go and see your father, kid. No, all the best to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Roy. So at risk of prolonging the speeches, would anybody else like to say anything?
I think Katie should say something.
Katie?
Katie should say something. Come on, Katie. Come on,
Katie's thinking about it, but perhaps you'd like to say something.
We've always got plenty to say. Come on.
Katie, I've got a good family life and everything. Everybody supports each other in good and bad. And we welcome John and his family into the boat, like, you know, and raise our glasses for the people who is not here today and have gone on. So to the people who's not here, Nostrovia.
Thank you very much. You're on.
Congratulations both. I've known John since I was about 8 or so, I think, John? 7 or 8, yeah. First time I met him, he tripped me up and I had a big golf ball lump on the back of my head. I forgave him last year about that. But yeah, lovely day today. Have a great and happy marriage and enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you. What about this lot at the back? Yeah? It's got to be somebody. There you are.
Oh no, he is a liar.
Well, there was this one time. No, thank you very much for inviting myself to the wedding. It's been a lovely day. The bride looks beautiful. The bridesmaid nearly as beautiful. John, you look stunning. That waistcoat, it's lovely boy. Thank you very much to Roy. It's been a pleasure. Last week was a pleasure as well. But as I said, thank you very much to the bride and groom's parents as well. It's been a lovely day. All the boys, we've had a great time. I won't embarrass John anymore with any more stories, but thank you very much and enjoy the day. Good luck with the marriage.
Thank you. I'd just like to add from Ridgeway, thank you so much for choosing us. It's been a hell of a journey with COVID, and was this going to go ahead? How many could you have? How many could sit at a table? Did they have to wear masks? It's been a nightmare. You stuck with us. It's been a lovely day. It's going to be a cracking evening. We owe it to them to make this a night to remember. So I don't want any miserable kids here, right?
Can we dance?
You could, no.
Yes.
No.
Outside.
So, Mr. Drakeford has come up with all sorts of rules to piss us all off. Excuse me, kids.
Yeah, I agree with
But we've got a few tricks up our sleeve. Leave that with me, okay? We will have fun tonight, I promise you. Okay? So, let's raise a glass one more time. They are the loveliest couple. Mr. and Mrs. Lloyd, thank you so much for choosing us. Roy, thank you so much for spending money behind that bar. We're going to come round and get all doubles off everybody. Thank you very much, Roy. Enjoy. When you finish your afternoon tea, we're going to bring the buffet out, so there's more food coming, or more savoury food. So enjoy.